See, I got lost in a country that is not my father's country. I'm talking to you. See you standing over there with your body, feeling like I wanna rock with your body, and we don't gotta think about nothing. I'm coming at you, cause I know you got a bad. First and first, before I start this video, I have to apply my lip gloss from That's Beauty line. Please patronize my business. I sell lip glosses, lip scrub, lip mask, and I promise you that if you buy from my brand, you will not regret it. I know that every time I come on YouTube, I'm always like, I'm sorry guys, I've been gone for too long, blah blah blah.
You go explain because no evidence. So you try.
But that's not gonna happen today. But I'm stylishly apologizing for going for too long. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to be doing a story time. It is about how I got lost in London. So on this day, we went for a Halloween party. I even took nice pictures. I'm going to put the pictures somewhere on the screen so you guys can see that I actually took nice pictures. I had fun and all. After the party, my sister had to go to her husband. I had to go home to my brother. I was supposed to go home by myself. I would have taken Uber, but like the Nigerian in me was like, how am I taking Uber for 50 or 30 something pounds? I can't even remember how much it was. Like when I can just take the train and tap my card. I mean, I had money on the card. All I needed to do was tap in and tap out, and that's it. My sister was like, are you sure you can go home by yourself? I'm like, yes. Why would you waste money on Uber? Because obviously it was not me that was gonna pay. We can use the money to do something else that's reasonable. So I was like, are you sure you can go home by yourself? I'm like, yes. Now did I not come here by myself? Blah blah blah. I was even making mouths. On getting to the train station, I figured that trains were not working. It was around, I think, 2 a.m. Funny thing is that was the same night the time changed. It was longer night that day. Mind you, I had to walk to the train station because in that country, all they do is walk. Like, they are literally always walking. I did not even know what bus to take. The mistake I made that night was I took my power bank out and it was not charged. I thought it was charged, but it was not actually charged because I barely used my power bank when I was in the UK. So, and my phone was 10% that night. So I was trying to save my battery. I'm like, let me just leave it so in case I need to call my sister when I get lost. Ridiculously, that night, my phone was getting low faster because normally I would have taken 10% for a long time if my data was off, because I actually switched off my data so I could be able to call my sister because I had UK SIM in my phone so I could make calls without using data. Only for me to start calling my sister and she was not picking. And at this point, my battery was already 5%. I needed to ask, what bus am I supposed to take? Buses are numbered. I see bus 305, bus 304. I don't know where exactly they are heading to. So I needed to ask my sister, what bus am I supposed to take? I called my sister. My sister was not picking her calls. At that point, I was trying not to get scared because I was actually just standing by the bus station because I don't know where I'm going. I now asked, you know how we're in Nigeria now and we have to go to maybe Ojota or Maitu or Ikeja, and then you can easily just ask somebody that, hey Joe, nibo ni mo ti le ri bus don't lost so please, and they will like direct you. That is what I thought. I first asked one white person. She's like, I don't know. Like, she was so rude that night. I was like, don't be your fault. Now you lost. Fortunately for me, I saw a Nigerian and she was like making calls. So I waited for her to finish making a call. And I'm like, please, I'm going to so please. This lady was like, I don't know. She even sounded Nigerian. You know those Nigerian that had probably lived in the UK for a very long time. She could have just said, I don't know. Like, she was literally shouting. And I'm like, is this how everybody shouts at night in this country? Because I'm lost. I don't understand what is going on. Anyways, I'm like, let me risk it. I know bus 305. I was like, let me just take that particular bus. At this point, my phone was dead because I kept calling my sister and she was not picking. And the more I called, the more my battery was draining. I ended up taking that particular bus. And then when I took the bus, I came down at a particular bus station that I was familiar with. As soon as I got down, I was like, okay, there are many people here. Let me just ask Mind you, I was wearing this skirt in this screen. I was wearing pantyhose. I was wearing this skirt. I'm like, excuse me, please, I'm going to so place. They're like, they don't know where that is. I'm like, is it that bad? Because I think I'm not actually far away from the house, but I don't know my way. I don't know how to get home. And it was literally in the middle of the night. So I didn't even know where I was going. I don't know if I was supposed to turn right, turn left, and there were so many turnings in front of me. So I didn't know where to go. Just standing there for a long time. I saw a black person. I'm like, could you please borrow me your power bank? She was holding the power bank. She was like, I don't borrow my power bank. I was meeting Nigerians that day. Now I know that Nigerians are actually wicked abroad, and I don't know why. The mistake I made was, as soon as I was calling my sister and she was not picking, I should have called my brother's wife. Of course, it was late, but she would have picked and thought it was an emergency. But I didn't call her. I kept calling my sister till my phone actually died. Anyways, I asked the bus driver, excuse me, please, I'm going to so place. He was like, I have to cross to the other side to take a bus. I crossed to the other side. I asked another bus driver. He was like, he's not sure this is where I'm supposed to be. At that point, I was already crying. I'm not even going to lie. I was crying because I was scared. I was cold. It was literally so cold that night. After I crossed to the other side, I had to ask a bus driver that his bus had fault, that please, I am going to so place. He was like, oh, you just have to cross to that other side, to this side, like he explained perfectly. And then I crossed. I entered his bus. It was not close to the house, so I was thinking it was close to the house. We kept driving and driving and driving and driving, and then I got to my bus stop. I got down from that bus stop. I knew my house. As soon as I got inside, I got into the bathroom. I had my bath. That was when my brother got back. He would have actually been panicking, like, where is she, where is she? Because they would actually try to call me and they would not be able to reach me. I got home, took my bath, and then I slept. The way I slept that night, you guys. Sha. That's how I got lost in London. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this story time. And please, if you travel to the UK or to another country that you're not familiar with, make sure that your power bank is charged though, in case you need to call people that Motisonu. I'll see you guys in my next video. Thank you for watching. Bye.